this is like a concern for a lot of people who are in this world, like in this business of binary options and Forex pretty much. And this is a comment that I got recently on one of my videos, and I have made an actual video talking about this specific topic before, but I think it's a good time to actually refresh this topic, and it is, can pocket option block your trading account? Well, in this video, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about the possible reasons and how you can avoid being blocked by pocket option and pretty much any broker in the world. So let's go ahead and do that. Hey everyone, Christian here on YouTube. Welcome to a brand new video for the channel. Today, we're gonna talk about pocket option pretty much blocking accounts and whether this could happen to you, and if it has happened, how can you resolve it and how can you avoid it in the future. But hey, if you're new to my channel and you're into binary options, Forex trading, crypto trading, or any type of making money online, this channel is for you. Hit that subscribe button below and let's begin. All right, so the first reason why your account could be blocked is because it's not verified. One of the biggest mistakes that a lot of people make when it comes to opening a broker's account is pretty much making a deposit and start trading without verifying their account first. I know when we learn this business, when we see the money that can be made in this business, and when we have the money to start trading, it's really hard for us to stop, think about the verification for a moment, and what we want is to start trading. We want to start making money, and that's okay. But just wait for a little bit before the deposit. You can make it, but before start trading, before start you process and so on, make sure you verify your account. The verification is actually very simple. Most of the brokers, if not all of them, require at least two things. Number one, the proof of ID, which could be your passport, your driver's license, your identification from your country, but it has to be a legal and government issued ID. So if you have a library card, if you have a college card, that's not gonna work. So your driver's license, and in my opinion, the best one would be your passport. But if you don't have a passport, your driver's license. Your country ID sometimes could be rejected if the country where you are, for instance, my country's ID will be rejected. It's a third world country. So if you live in a third world country, we suck, right? So what you need to do is actually upgrade your ID, which could be your passport. If you don't have a passport, I'm sure it's like simple enough to go into your office, whatever the immigration office, where they can issue the passport. It usually takes the same day. So just go ahead and get a passport. That's it. Once you actually do that, verify that. And the second thing that all of the companies actually require is a proof of address. Now, the proof of address could be a lot of things: electricity bill, utility bills such as cable, phone, internet, and that's pretty much it. But it has to have your name. Let me give you an example. I rent a house. I don't buy a house. Well, I'm not going to talk about business advice, but I rent a house. So therefore, it's not under my name. And the electricity bill comes into my house without my name. It has the name of the owner of the house. Therefore, I cannot use my electricity bill. What I need to do is to actually use my internet bill. My internet bill is under my name, because if I move, I can move the same internet service into the new house. That's the one that I have to use. So you got to make sure that you use a bill that has your name and your address on it. If you have, let's say, a bank statement, my bank statements don't have my address. Therefore, I cannot use that. So make sure that you have your name and your address on it. Very specific to the same address that you use to open your account. In some scenarios, they might require additional documentation. For instance, they could ask you for a bank statement of the card that you're using to make a deposit. This doesn't apply to me because I use crypto, so I'm okay. They're not going to require me to send a bank statement or anything like that, but they might require something different. Another thing that could happen is that you could just potentially, I don't know, live in a country where the passport doesn't look as real. It happens. My passport was actually retained in London, and it took me like 20 minutes, like to convince them that it was indeed an actual real passport, but that's because I live in a third world country. Therefore, what can I do? That's my passport. But if you have the same type of issue with Pocket Option, what you need to do is, or sometimes they're going to require to you to actually add something extra, you know, like again, like a bank statement, like a picture of you and your ID. You know, even on a different company, they asked me to actually take a picture of a sheet of paper, drawing. I want to verify my account with this company and the date. And I took my picture like this and also with my ID. It's crazy, I know, but it's something that you gotta do. All right. It's their rules. They're a private company. So there's no reason why you should like complain that why are you asking this? It's optional that you go with the company so that pretty much they're able to ask you whatever they want to in order to verify that account. So that's incredibly important. Once you actually verified your account, there is another reason why your account could be blocked. The second reason is using external apps. I'm not a techie person. The only thing I use in order to trade is my personal knowledge and my MT4 applications. These applications are not connected to Pocket Option. They are in an external MT4, and therefore when I get an alert, I trade. So I'm trading manually and nothing else is actually touching my account. But I have seen a lot of people using Google Chrome extensions, Telegram softwares that are literally connected to Pocket Option. I have no idea how those works. I have no idea how to use them, and I don't need them. But by using those external apps, you might be breaking a rule from Pocket Option. What you need to do, and I'm not saying Pocket Option doesn't allow any external, I'm not sure. You got to go through the terms and conditions. But my biggest recommendation is, let's say that you want to use an application that someone recommended and is working good. Perfect. Get the link to the application, to the website or whatever. Go to Pocket Option support and ask them first, hey, I received this application. This is the website. This is whatever. Can I use that in my account? Is that against the rules? And if they say, yes, you can use it, fine, you can use it. If your account gets blocked and they say, hey, it's because you use this, now you have the proof of the chat and say, hey, I asked you and you said, okay. So therefore, you should unblock my account. But if you don't ask them and you just use an external app that it goes against the rules, I'm not sure what rules, but it goes against any rule, your account is gonna be blocked. Again, my biggest recommendation is get the link to the app, the whatever you can actually show them, and ask their support. If they say okay, you can go ahead and use it. But don't use any external app that you didn't ask if it was permitted. Super important. The third reason why your account could be blocked is because of account management. Account management basically means giving your account to somebody else and that person can actually trade for you. Although this looks amazing and we all want to do that because we don't want to trade, we want someone else to make money for us and we don't do anything, it's not legal. Not even about Pocket Option. It's not legal at all. If someone touches your account and uses your money, that is account management, and only a licensed company can do that for you. Either a licensed fund, a licensed whatever. For instance, with these PAM accounts, only a licensed broker can offer a PAM account. It's not like I can go ahead and get all the people's money and start trading. It's illegal. And if you do something like that, then Pocket Option will block your account. How can they tell? Pretty much with your IP address. They can say that today you logged in London, then tomorrow you logged in Argentina, and the next day in London and Argentina with, I don't know, like minutes of difference. Man, it looks like account management. Obviously, I know sometimes we use VPNs and so on, but pretty much avoid money management so that you can prove that you're the one trading. If you're not able to prove like, hey, I'm using a VPN every single day, this is this, and here are the proof and so on, then they will unblock your account. But if you don't have a proof, unfortunately, your account is gone. And the last reason that they could block your account is based on their own rules. And in order to know what their own rules are, you need to read the entire terms and conditions. If you break any of the rules, unfortunately, your account is gone. They have the rules and you accepted it at the time that you open your account. Now, one thing I can tell you though, there's no way that you can break the rules if all you do is open your account and trade normally. If you do any weird thing, and unfortunately, I don't know what weird thing. I'm not saying any example whatsoever. All I'm saying is that they have their own rules. And if you want to do something different than just sitting in your desk and trading, maybe you should ask them and say, hey, I want to do this type of trading. Can I do it? I'm not sure what rule could be broken. This is a very remote example, but it could be possible. The most common ones are the three before this one right here. But if you have you haven't done any of the previous three and your account still was blocked, ask them what rule was broken and they will tell you. I'm not sure. I don't know. I can imagine, for instance, like do HFT using an external thing, but that will go into the external apps. It's just a matter of you asking them and they're gonna tell you exactly what happened. And just because you're watching this video, I want to give you something for free. The BLW AI binary tool is an application that I created based on the 50 RSI strategy, which is the most profitable strategy for binary options in the world. And so I decided to create an application based on that algorithm that will send you alerts and tell you exactly when to enter trades. Well, no more introductions needed for this application. Is my best application right now in the world for binary options, but I'm giving it away 100% free. I decided that the cost is $80, but I decided that you could give it a better use to that $80 that I'm not gonna use anyways. Instead of you paying the $80, I'm gonna give it away if you open a brand new account with Pocket Option using the link in the description of this video and make a deposit. It doesn't need to be a big deposit or anything. It can be any deposit that is required in your location for Pocket Option or whatever you want to or can afford to deposit. Here's the deal. Delete cookies and cache on your browser so that you can actually use the link and be tracked, because otherwise I won't be able to see it in the report. So you need to actually use the link in the description of this video, open a brand new account, and then make a deposit into that account. Once you do that, you send me an email with a screenshot of your account that shows that you actually have a deposit on it. And I'm gonna to Christian at blwonlinetrading.com, and I'm gonna reply to you with the application and with your license activated for lifetime. Yes, just for opening an account and making you deposit, you will have access to this application for lifetime. Super deal. I decided to do it because otherwise you will have to pay $80 and then deposit into your broker and trade to recover those $80. Now it's 100% free, and you can use those $80 and deposit into your broker and then trade with that money. So the offer is available right there worldwide. You already got the steps. Clear cookies and cache, open a new Pocket Option account and deposit. Send me the email and I'll send you the application. So hopefully you take advantage of it. So that's it. Hopefully this video helps you out, like clear all of the scenarios about Pocket Option blocking accounts. And whenever you see someone saying my account was blocked, they stole my money and this company sucks or whatever, they can say that from any company. They say Netflix is a scam. Disney is a scam. Disneyland is a scam. Everything is a scam when you don't understand what you're paying for and still you go and do it. You're gonna see a lot of those comments, but trust me, these are the common scenarios. And I'm not like saying that something weird could happen. All I'm saying from my experience is that nothing has happened to me. Never my account has been blocked, but I've never done anything besides sitting at my desk and trading. So as long as you do that, I'm pretty sure you're gonna be just okay. So if you enjoyed the content of this video, make sure you smash the like button as usual to support this channel, and more importantly, be subscribed for more, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.